Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing fabulous today. So I want to welcome everyone back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the family, y'all. So you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. There's some energy that is giving, how do I say this? Setup vibes. There's, as I was shuffling this deck, pre-shuffling the deck for the reading, I was going to keep all the cards out, but I just decided not to. But the first card that came out was Hidden Agenda. So there could be some sort of hidden agenda going on behind the scenes here. It's giving setup energy. Now, just before we get started, I want to make sure it's clear. These readings are not to invoke any kind of fear in you, okay? If you are feeling fear or paranoia, this reading is not for you. This should be clarification or confirmation to something that you are very much already aware of, okay? It doesn't have to be confirmation to something that you have proof of, but it can be confirmation to something that you are already intuitively being made aware of, okay? But yeah, there's something here. I'm getting setup vibes, as well as the card that came out, Hidden Agenda. There was a whole bunch of cards that came out, but I don't want to I just don't want to get into all that before the cards come out on video today. I'm being guided to not do that, okay? For whatever reason, I'm just being guided, and so I am obeying, all right? What else? Yeah, so let's just get into it, okay? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter the space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. Also, one other thing, I do want to thank you guys so much for all you guys do, all your comments, your confirmations, your likes, your hypes, your subscriptions, which are free, everything you guys do, the donations, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so please do remember that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. If for whatever reason, you guys, my candle is like the flames are blowing all over the place, which is not normal. Usually they just go straight up. I wish I could show you. But anyway, yeah, so again, entertainment purposes only. Please use your discernment. If something doesn't make sense to your situation, it's most likely not for you, okay? All right. Yeah, for whatever reason, this doesn't really want to light. Okay, so let's get into this, all right? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest white light, what do you have for the collective's highest good? What does the collective need to know for their highest good today? Cross-examination. Interesting. Coordinated attack. Someone could be ending up in court. We have house raid. Someone could be ending up in court and being cross-examined about a coordinated attack to do something to get someone's house raided, arrest warrant, or to get an arrest warrant out for them. Somebody could be having, there could be some people that were working together to coordinate some sort of attack, and there could be an arrest warrant going out for them in order to get their house raided. All right? That's what it's looking like. And as you guys know, most of the time the readings are not the collective's energy. This is someone in and around your energy, or something that's going on in relation to you that you may not be aware of, okay? Let's get a couple more cards. Criminal network and plea bargain. So there could be a criminal network here that's been coordinating attacks on the collective. They are going to be ending up with arrest warrants, house raid, and cross-examined, and they may have to plea bargain. That's what Spirit's saying. So we're going to get 2 more and then we'll get some clarification. Guilty knowledge. So somebody could have guilty knowledge of something. They could be a part of a criminal network. They don't have to be. They could just be guilty of knowing something about a criminal network or something to that effect. Oh, lion's den. So someone could be literally part of something here. They could be, if they're not a part of a criminal network, they could be like in the lion's den. They're in with all these other people. They have guilty knowledge of something that's transpired. There could be some sort of information about a body double coming out. Some sort of archived information. And the motive is coming out to be clear. That someone was trying to frame someone. And leave no witnesses. It was in reverse, but there are witnesses since it's in reverse. And camera footage. They wanted to leave no camera footage, but there's camera footage. Wow. All right. I'm really interested to see what comes out. So this is seeming like it's part of this setup energy. There was perhaps a criminal organization or criminal network that was working to set someone up, and this is actually backfiring. That's what it looks like. And everyone involved that has any kind of knowledge or has been in this lion's den is going to have to plea bargain. All right. I'm just thinking as I'm putting these on the stands here, which deck we should use next, because okay, I'm being guided to use this one first just to get a few cards, and then we'll go into more of a crime deck. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me about cross-examination. What does the collective need to know about cross-examination? Protection. So you could be being protected, collective. Someone could be born 1993. Move this around here. Okay. So yeah, you're being protected from something in the future. You could have already seen behind the veil that somebody's not able to bind you, collective, to this mentally and emotionally unstable energy. Somebody could have been trying to say this. You're being protected from something here. You could be doing some meditation at this time. Oh my goodness. You're being protected from some voodoo. Some voodoo by an Ice King who has animosity. You know what? This is too many, you guys. Let me just grab one at a time because it's just too much. Tell me about cross-examination, Holy Spirit. Community. A community could be getting cross-examined. You're being protected from this community. You are this rising star. And we have real love and flying monkeys. Interesting. So you are this rising star that has real love. There's a community of flying monkeys out here that you're being protected from, that are going to be cross-examined. Now, this could also be that you're going to be cross-examined, collective. You could be being asked to go to court and point out this community of flying monkeys. There could be at least 7 people and a dog that are significant. Moving on. So someone could be being told they need to move on from a rising star because you have real love. You're not let's see, tell me about coordinated attack. Health concern. So somebody could have been trying to create some sort of health concern here, coordinating some sort of attack. This could have to do with family, friends, relationships. This, yeah, oh my goodness. So somebody wanted to cause a health concern that would actually make you pass away. Wow. This is not giving ending. This is giving literally like transitioning to the other side, other dimension, however you want to look at it. Tell me about coordinated attack. Poverty. So this has been a coordinated attack by a community collective to cause you a health concern. They could have been trying to put you in poverty, affect your finances somehow, hoping that this would in turn affect your health. Somebody could have been actually trying to cause this so that way you would take yourself out. Hold on, what do we have here? It's flipped over earlier. Oh yeah, so someone is trying to literally abuse you to the point where you can't work, you don't have your health, that you're in poverty and want to take yourself out. This is a coordinated attack to abuse the collective. This is a community of flying monkeys that are working here. Ooh, someone could be concerned. They could be concerned. This community of flying monkeys could be concerned about getting their house raided. Okay. Also, this could be that they wanted you to have concern. Time could be running out for a situation. Imprisonment. So we have house raid and imprisonment. Concern about imprisonment. House raid. Interesting. Something about the number 29, 31, 33, or 19. Tell me more about this house raid, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know? Obsession. So someone's obsession is going to end with imprisonment, or somebody's worried about being put in prison. Somebody could be born in 1983. Self-love and chakras. North node, lust, chakras, balance, self-love. So I'm not going to take all these because it's just too many. Because you guys, if I took all of these, it would just, yeah. So let me just get one, Holy Spirit, for house raid. Thank you. Intuitive Kev. So you could already know like what's going on intuitively, collective. You could know that somebody's obsessed with you, obsessed with perhaps trying to even imprison you. Someone's obsessed with ABUSE of a rising star collective. You could just be wanting these people to move on. Something about a doctor could be involved. Or someone's occupation. Someone's occupation could be a doctor. I'm not exactly for sure. Can I get one more for house raid? Family. So there's a family here that could be obsessed with the collective. Somebody could be talking about your intuition, or you know intuitively something is going on. Like you could know that these flying monkeys are trying to set you up. And you could also know you're protected. Spirit could be saying, it's time for you to move on. from this coordinated attack. Tell me about arrest warrant, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about this? Divine masculine. So, you know, with these cards, I'm not convinced this is a divine masculine, but I am getting this is somebody in masculine energy. Now, this could also speak of your energy, collective. Whether you're male or female, you can still be in divine masculine energy. However, I like to just take the cards for what they are. So we have a masculine here. Somebody could be, a masculine could be trying to get someone arrested, or this masculine is the one that's worried about being imprisoned. There could be a masculine and their family that's obsessed with doing something here. Tell me about arrest warrant, Holy Spirit. Confusion, illusion. So someone could be trying to cause some sort of confusion and illusion in order to get somebody arrested. This could be an entire family, a community of flying monkeys that are trying to do this. We have karmic masculine soulmate. So there's somebody here, collective, that, again, we've got this masculine energy. So this karmic masculine, divine masculine are in the same row here. So I'm really going to take this as this is a masculine, karmic masculine soulmate that's trying to cause this confusion, illusion. This could also be forcing you to be in this divine masculine energy in order to, like, protect yourself. Tell me about, the cards are just like, oh, entity attachment and ascending. So this karmic soulmate could have an entity attachment. And they're trying to cause, these people are person, family, community, whatever, are trying to cause some sort of confusion about the collective. When you're ascending, you're over here minding your own business, taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, everything else, just sitting around, drinking your water, paying no attention to these people. And they're over here doing the most. All right. Yeah, someone's in their thoughts about being blocked. This is criminal network. So tell me about criminal network, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about this? Future. So there's something about the future of a criminal network. Imprisonment and flying monkeys. So this is all, somebody's going to be surprised by some sort of authoritative figure. Now this is giving like lawyer, police, somebody with a some type of what's the word I'm looking for? Not status, but some type of a position. This could be, again, law, an authoritative figure. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But somebody's going to be just surprised. I can't even talk. This criminal network is going to be surprised because of their future. Their future is going to change for something that they did here. Something that they did to the collective. Tell me about criminal network. Single, sexy, successful, destruction. So you're over here in this energy where you're doing good all by yourself, you're successful, you're looking good, having that glow up, and this criminal network wants to cause some sort of destruction. There could be something about somebody taking some mail or coming onto your property. Somebody just wants to cause some sort of upheaval in your life. One more for criminal network. Lust. Yes, somebody's really, really on one when it comes to the collective here. And this is not just a somebody. We've got criminal network here. Tell me about guilty knowledge, lion's den. Jealous and envy. or jealousy and envy. So there could be people here that are jealous and envious of something that's going on with you. They could be this could be a mature woman who has some sort of knowledge that's jealous or envious. That's right in the middle of this lion's den and has guilty knowledge of something. Someone could be born in June or 1978. Divine, oh my goodness. Divine feminine. So there's a mature woman here that could be jealous or envious of you, collective. This divine feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. Anyone can be in this divine feminine energy, okay? So you're doing well for yourself. You're loving on yourself. You're happy. You're successful. You're doing, yeah, you have self-love. Thank you, Spirit. But that's just, it is what it is. So someone's jealous of this. They're jealous that you're making a life for yourself, that you're happy, that you're successful all by yourself. Yeah, your opposition. Your opposition is jealous and envious. This mature woman could be right in the lion's den. Or the other thing that this could speak of is that you're in the lion's den. You're in the lion's den, and you could be seeing that there's people around you in this community that are part of something bigger. We have love offer. So someone could be trying to come in and give you a love offer. This person is clearly opposition, so please be aware, collective. This person could be coming in and posing as though like they have self-love. They could come in and be using all the right terminology, and you know, they could come in and be like, oh, you're just such a divine feminine and blah blah blah, and you could just be like, who talks like that? Earth angel. So someone's jealous of your earth angel status, the fact that you love yourself, that you're happy, single, successful, sexy, ascending, and a rising star. And whoever this is, if somebody comes in talking a good game, that is cause for concern, okay? For instance, I had somebody try to like pick up on me, and it was the weirdest thing. Like, I didn't know this person from anyone, right? And then all of a sudden they're like talking about how I'm a divine feminine, this, that, and the other, which is really out of place for the situation. And it was very bizarre. And I would like to think that there are good people out there. However, if somebody starts coming in and speaking the lingo, the spiritual lingo, no matter what it is, it doesn't have to be spirituality. It could be anything. You could be a welder, and then all of a sudden somebody comes in and they start, talking about working for a steel manufacturing company, and they're a welder for 30 years, and whatever the situation is. Okay, maybe that's not the best example, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. If somebody comes in and you feel like it's too good to be true even, then it probably is. And I hate to say that because, of course, I want to encourage everyone to attract what they want, what they are. In order to attract what you want in life, you have to be it, right? So in order to attract exactly what it is that you want, you actually have to be living that life as well. But it has to all be flowing. If something feels like it's off or too good to be true, it is, okay? And we have Earth Angel, love offer, opposition. Somebody could be coming in and, wanting to be riding the coattails of your angelic status. I don't know why I'm getting that. Tell me about plea bargain. So somebody's jealous that you're divine, that you're an earth angel. Somebody could be seeing this. We have a boss in reverse, ancestors, and sweetheart. So there's some sort of ruthless individual here that may have to plea bargain, and your ancestors are over here protecting you because you're a sweetheart earth angel with self-love. Somebody could be born in 1988 or 84, 62. Tell me more about plea bargain. I want to find out a lot more, almost said a lot more money. What am I saying? I want to find out a lot more information about what's going on here. We have a ritual. You may need to be doing some cleansing right now, collective. Maybe using crystals that, you know, help with anxiety or anything that you could, you know, calming, clarity, intuition. Yeah, you may be needing to do some chakra cleansing. We have bliss and karma. Bliss in reverse, karma, and evil eye. So somebody's trying to make you unhappy. They're trying to bring you karma with some sort of evil eye. Somebody could be even doing divination or praying. Something, yeah, doing a love spell on a Jezebel. Wow, this is a lot of, we have evil eye, love spell, divination, karma, Jezebel, chakras, and faith. So somebody, yeah, this is unfortunately not, you could be seeing behind the veil. Something about a nice guy traveling with the expectation of love, something like that. I'm not exactly for sure what that is, but we're going to move into my deck because I want to get information on what exactly this is. Spirit, tell us about cross-examination, okay? We have money, inheritance, documents stolen, bank accounts. Somebody's being cross-examined about something being stolen. This could be a personal item even, something that was left down to someone. Backtracking, cover up, revisiting bad actions. Interesting. So somebody could be looking back at something that has to do with something being stolen. Again, this could be documents, an inheritance, some type of money, a bank account, personal items, something like this. We have stalker. Somebody could be trying to cover up their stalking and theft of something. Wow. And this is something, a stalking of the rising star here. Somebody could be being guided to move on from something. Yeah, set you up. So there could be a stalker in your energy collective that's trying to set you up. Somebody could be stalking you around the community in order to set you up for something. Which, again, you guys, I'm not trying to elicit any fear. All right. All right. Can I get one more for money and, cross-examination? So somebody could be getting cross-examined about stalking. They could be being asked to revisit these bad actions and backtrack to think about something that's transpired when it comes to setting you up. This community of flying monkeys could be getting cross-examined, if they haven't already, about a setup. Yeah, guilty as charged. Police charges, cuffs, and courthouse paperwork. So, yeah, somebody could be being charged. Tell me about coordinated attack. Marriage. There could be a married couple that's part of this coordinated attack. This is, again, a reminder. This is an attack on your finances, an attack on your health, on your mental state, or your emotional state. We have the initial Q and in-laws involved. Stepmother, stepfather, step-siblings, somebody with the initial Q. We have hacked text and Wi-Fi hack. Interesting. So somebody could have hacked your Wi-Fi in order to look at your text messages. This could be in-laws. This was a coordinated attack to hack your Wi-Fi and texts. I'm going to have to turn my AC down, you guys. I'm freezing. Hold on. Or up. I'm freezing. All right. Tell me more about coordinated attack. So all this was coordinated. K, somebody with the initial K could be involved. Q. T. We have the initial Q, K, and T. All right. Tell me more about coordinated attack. Gang members. So there could be gang members that are involved in hacking your Wi-Fi. To get hacked texts, they could be guilty as charged of this coordinated attack. They could be getting cross-examined or their house raided for this. Tell me about house raid, Holy Spirit. Financial crime. And they were told to not do it. You'll be sorry, but they did it anyway. So there could be gang members involved, a family, a community of people. Everybody's freaking involved in this. And this is a financial crime. So somebody could be getting their house raided for a financial crime. They could be concerned about this. Concerned about getting their house raided. So this financial crime could have something to do with an inheritance, stolen money, personal items, bank accounts. Someone's trying to cover up this financial crime. R. Somebody with the initial R could be involved. We have a lot of letters, actually. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Moved in next door or same complex or home, street, whatever. So someone could be getting their house raided for literally moving next door to you. Somebody could have hacked a doctor. Something like that. Oh my goodness. I just said somebody could have hacked a doctor and yes comes out. Oh. All right, tell me about house raid. One more. We have jail or prison again, you guys. House raid, gang members, house raid, jail or prison. Now this could have already happened or it's about to go down. Tell me about one more for house raid. There could be a married couple in someone's family that are involved, a whole community of flying monkeys, a gang members, a doctor. Lied to judge, fake documents, lied in court. So somebody could have lied to a judge about a financial crime. Tell me, this could have been gang members or a family. Invest in Ring cameras if you're not already. Okay, let's move on. Arrest warrant. The person you are thinking about right now is who it is. We have harmful, baneful magic, witchcraft, dark arts. So someone could be doing some sort of... Now, when this magic comes out here, harmful magic, this could be also, it doesn't have to be literal magic like hocus pocus stuff. It could be like manipulation, something about Ring cameras and manipulation. Somebody could have hacked your cameras. And the person you are thinking about right now is who it is. So You could be seeing some sort of manipulation play out on camera. This is all like part of this setup. Whoever's doing this has an entity attachment. Somebody could be claiming to be divine, but they're causing confusion, illusion, and they're trying to manipulate shit, and it's a lie. They're full of shit. Tell me about arrest warrant. Food, coffee, service, tea. Sorry. Coffee, tea, food service worker, money. Somebody could have been paid to do something to someone's food or drink. I hate to say it, but that's what that card means. That's what I meant when I made it. So somebody could have been paid. Yeah. They were given money. Money was the motive. Somebody could be moving money around or moved money around in order to have somebody put something in your food or your drink. This was a karmic soulmate. We have protective order. So you could have a protective order on this karmic soulmate. This person could be going to jail for stalking and be part of some sort of organized crime. This was an organized crime to put something in your food or drink. Someone who's ascending, which is the collective. This is where this arrest warrant is coming. That could be, so somebody could be getting their house raided because there's an arrest warrant for something that they did. That was an organized crime. They could have moved in next door. Yep, the police. The police are raiding someone's house. The police are involved. They're looking at this organized crime like, what? These people did all this? They're done. That's what I'm getting. They're done. Bank account. Somebody could be hacking your bank account. Something to do with a bank account collective could be what got these people caught up. They could have been moving money around in a bank account. Or somebody was trying to cause confusion, illusion with a bank account. Now, the other thing I'm getting is that you could literally, like, a bank account could be very significant here. Like, this organized crime could have been to take money from your bank account, and the bank could have reported it, and that's how something got looked into. And S. Somebody with the initial S could be involved. Interesting. Somebody's initials could be S, T, K, Q, or R. Tell me about arrest warrant. One more. Power of attorney. Somebody could have power of attorney over someone's bank account. Wow. Okay, collective, I wasn't convinced that this is your family, but your family could be involved in this somehow. I hope not. Tell me about criminal network. What do we need to know about this, Holy Spirit? We have the month of April and identification. That's interesting. Springtime could be significant, but we have April identification. Somebody's name could be April, or they're being identified as the name April. That's what that says to me. I don't know. And this is under criminal network. So somebody could be part of this criminal network here. They could be being surprised of receipts and evidence that it's come out from with the police. Interesting. Fall and September time. So spring, fall, March, April, May, September, October, November could be significant. Malicious intent, family. Wow, what did I just say? There could be, if this isn't your family collective, it's coming out as your family. We have DNA. So these are the same people that are related to you, okay? There's no gray area here. Is this your family or not? This is your family involved in something here that was malicious. They could be, your family could be involved with this criminal network. So your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Because of somebody's jealousy. Wow. All right, tell me about guilty knowledge. Hacked emails. So somebody could have hacked your emails maliciously. They hacked the emails of a earth angel, divine feminine energy. This was your opposition that hacked these emails because they were jealous. This was malicious in nature. Somebody could have done this in order to put you in the lion's den. Yeah, these people are hell-bound. This is right next to mother, father, sister, brother. So somebody in your family could literally be hellbound for what they did when it comes to forgery about an OD. Somebody could have lied and said something about an overdose. This could have been about you. Somebody forged this information. Somebody lied. This could be a mature woman in your family that lied, that forged something with malicious intent. They have guilty knowledge of this, of trying to put you in the lion's den. Something your mother, father, sister, brother could have done, collective, that was a lie. They could have lied to this organization here. These gang members. We have property and L. Something about a property and L. I. Somebody's name could have LI initials, or their name could start with LI. Someone's name could start with ST. We have the word KIL out here. I don't like that. Tell me about, okay, D. Somebody's initials could be DL, DI, DS, DT, DK. We have DIK out here. And LID. Fake power of attorney. So somebody forged something here in order. They did something malicious. Okay, malicious and with intent. Okay, let me go back. I can't talk. Somebody did something here in order to get a power of attorney. Whatever they did here, it was fake. So somebody could have presented you with paperwork that was saying one thing, and that was only to get your signature so they could get a power of attorney over a bank account. This could be a bank account that was stolen. This could have been left to you. That's why there's a coordinated attack here. Text, calls, emails, letters. So there could have been a letter here that was presented to you. There's something about a family property as well. So somebody did something with a power of attorney. This was not a legit power of attorney. The signature could have been forged. Somebody could have hacked your emails in order to get your signature as well. Somebody could have lied and said something about an OD, like they needed a power of attorney over your finances or something. Now this is the thing, is if you have family that tried to get a power of attorney over your finances or some sort of conservatorship, I'm getting that the money that they've been watching over, or whatever it is that they're doing here illegally, they could have been using this to fund things that they were purchases that were for them, not for you. So you could be over here literally in like financial ruin, basically, in poverty, and there's some sort of conservatorship or power of attorney for these people to be watching your money. They could be trying to you know, make it so you don't know about something. They could be saying, oh, you OD'd. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's involved. P, somebody with the initial P could be involved. We have RIP. Wow, what is going on here? Yes. So something about somebody passing away and leaving something to you. Somebody could have said you DIED from an OD and like came back or something. Tell me about plea bargain. You're being protected, collective. You are the sweetheart energy that's being protected from these rituals that this ruthless person or people are a part of. You could be asking why. That could be the one thing that you just want to know is why. Why is this going on? You could be like, I just don't understand why. That would be my question as well. Bribery, gift. So somebody could have bribed someone to do these rituals. Your ancestors saw it all. This was bribery, something to do with a property, a bank account. And your family, there's receipts of this. Receipts of this malicious intent. Receipts, somebody lied to a judge to set you up. We have ex-partner, ex-wife, husband, friend, whatever in the cartel. So you could have an ex that has cartel. Okay, we have bribery. So somebody could have, an ex could have bribed the cartel or given the cartel a gift in order to do this. To hack you, to set you up. This is just absolutely disgusting in my opinion. They could have given the cartel money to hack your phone. I just heard like always, like when you were with this person, your phone could have been hacked. You could have broke up with this person, your phone is hacked. We have the month of May. Somebody with the month of May could be involved. Somebody born in the month of May could be this ruthless person who's trying to plea bargain out of a situation. This person could have cartel ties and be an X, and we have N and the dark web. So I don't know who N is. Somebody has the initial N, first, middle, or last. And we have the dark web. Somebody could have put someone on the dark web. Okay, one final card, please. And then we're gonna, online, oh my goodness, collective. I didn't want to say it, but somebody put something on the dark web. And right now it's looking like it was online sex. This could have been between you and a partner. That was like not even like recorded or anything. Somebody could have recorded this without your knowledge, somehow, some way. This was put on the dark web. So take it how it resonates. This could be pictures. This could be some thing in your home where like you were recorded without your knowledge. This could have been something online. I don't know. You will know best. Friends. So friends could have done this. They could have put online sex on the dark web. Wow, people are disgusting. There could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, friend that could be involved in this. Somebody could be born in October, or this was done in October. We have laundering money, hiding money. All right. I want to get just a few more cards here, and then we'll close out. This up here. All right, Holy Spirit, can I get some information here for the stalker being cross-examined? What else do we need to know? A waiter? A waiter can be involved in this, collective. Somebody could work in the hospitality industry. Somebody could even be like a house cleaner, or like work on like as a airline, what is it called? Flight attendant. This person's trying to cover something up. Because they don't want a detective to find out. Somebody's pursuing the truth here. The truth is being unveiled. Somebody's looking into something. They're backtracking and looking at something that occurred. This is giving like a setup. Stalking. Hacking. Magic. Some sort of manipulation. And we have gang members and lied in court. Because they're freaking gold diggers. Or somebody lied in court about you being a gold digger, but I'm not getting that's the case. I'm getting that somebody lied in court. You could be financially set in some way, and somebody could have found this out and purposely did this in order to like sue you for no reason. Whoever this is an opportunistic individual who's greedy, exploits others. They're selfish. They're going to go to jail or prison for this coordinated attack. We have guide, navigator, progress, and direction. This is going in the direction of them going to prison. They could be trying to guide people to do something, to be a part of something. Or they were the truth about somebody guiding them. We have engineer and spy. Oh, wow. So there's somebody here who engineered something, or somebody's trying to solve this problem. Somebody's trying to do some covert espionage, like spying undercover. They're trying to give someone some sort of intelligent information to solve this problem. Somebody could be guiding. A detective could be guiding somebody. Or somebody's doing some sort of false investigation. Somebody could be spying on something here, collective. Somebody could be spying through technology and trying to guide somebody through this. This could be a married couple that's involved, that's being guided. There's gang members involved in this as well. So I'm not exactly for sure what all that is, but there's somebody here who's engineering something. Somebody's seeking some sort of secrets. This could be secrets about a gang and a coordinated attack. So just take it how it resonates. I just kind of explained a lot, so it doesn't all have to be part of it, but it could, there's a player involved here. Somebody who is a romance scammer. Somebody's an expert of romance. Somebody could be a socialite or something like that. There's a player that could be a gang member that's involved, that lied in court. They could be going to jail. This person could be going to jail for setting you up and stalking, being part of this coordinated attack. That's too many. All right, one more for coordinated attack. Boss. There's a boss involved here that's like a player. Again, it was in reverse. So somebody's leading this situation, this coordinated attack. This could be this player boss that's a part of something. They could be a gang member or just a part of the community. They could be the ones sending their flying monkeys around here to do something. We have influencer. Somebody's an influencer. Somebody could have online influence or is a content creator. You could be this influencer. somebody's trying to coordinate this attack. Tell me about house raid. Moved in next door. Family. Writer. Somebody's weaving some sort of tales or telling a story about something. Somebody's crafting some sort of story here. Somebody could have moved in next door specifically to make up some bullshit lies. Wow. Okay. Somebody could be getting their house raided. Or someone's trying to get your house raided. I don't want to... Most of the time, this is not your energy, collective, but take it how it resonates, okay? I'm not trying to make you feel paranoid or freak out. We have angels. So somebody moved in next door to an angel in order to make some storyline fit or to weave some sort of tales. You are protected. You could be being protected by angels, collective. The divine... You have divine wings. So, again, remember what I was saying. I'm not trying to make you paranoid or freak out. And then this card came out. You are so protected, okay? Don't forget it. Don't ever once think, oh, am I protected? No, you are protected. That could be what's making these people do what they are doing and going even harder if that's what's happening, because there's a lot of people involved. These people could be trying really hard to do something and it may not be working. It's because you're protected. And there's a lot of people involved. We've got a whole community of people, a whole family, a whole gang of people, even perhaps your own family involved in this situation. And just you. So, and you're protected. And your divine protection means so much more than any of these people protecting each other. We have werewolf. Transformation, full moon beast, howling in afterlife. Interesting. And it was in reverse. So essentially we've got angel versus a werewolf. Who do you think is going to win? The angel, in case you are wondering. The angel will always win. The divine will always win over some sort of bullshit like this. Tell me about one more for house raid. These people are literally beasts. Substitute and security guard. There could be a security guard involved or somebody that's watching. Okay. This is interesting. We have security guard and impersonator, scapegoat, watchman. You could have somebody that's watching over you, collective. Or we've got a impersonator that's a security guard. Somebody could be impersonating a security guard or a cop. Somebody's walking a really fine line here. You're this scapegoat energy though, collective. That's what I'm getting. Somebody has made you the scapegoat. These beasts. Somebody could be doing some type of moon magic as well. Somebody could be, wow, this is a lot. Clergy, victim, and chef. Somebody could be very religious. Or someone's on a sacred mission here. You're this victim. Okay, look, I don't want to be reaffirming or affirming, I guess, that somebody's a victim, okay? But it is what it is. If you've been a victim of somebody's crime before, or you've been a target, or someone's trying to make you suffer, you could be this person on this sacred mission. So nothing these people try to cook up is going to work. You are protected. All right, tell me about arrest warrant. We have young, vitality, innovation, potential, and growth. So you've grown, collective. You've grown a long ways here. From whatever it is that somebody's saying about you, your growth and ascension is something somebody's concerned about. That's this karmic male. They're concerned about your growth, your potential. We have autocrat. So this tyrant that did something with a power of attorney here, who's trying to oppress you, is concerned because you're ascending. We have child. Wow. This tyrant could be a parental figure. Yeah, you're innocent. You're innocent of whatever these people are trying to oppress you for. Somebody could have cooked up some evidence here that's a bunch of, it's fake. Spiritual seeker. Yeah, you're a spiritual seeker. You could meditate. You could, bring people light. You could be seeker of truth. You could be somebody who leads people to the light, right? People may say they're religious or they're spiritual or whatever, but just because somebody says it doesn't mean it's actually true. Being somebody who ushers others to the light, to the Most High, to the divine, is different than just being religious or spiritual. All right, tell me more, Holy Spirit. We have dwarf and puppet. Yeah, somebody could be trying to pull the strings to something, manipulate. So somebody could be like manipulating others, saying like, oh, I'm religious or whatever, and it's all just a manipulation. It's all just an act. Somebody could be using the fact that they're religious as an act to show some sort of spiritual strength or something like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. And we've got it. It's right here on organized crime, police, bank account, arrest warrant. That's too many. Okay, tell me about this criminal network, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about this? We have reader. Seeker of knowledge. What did I just say? Knowledge, pursuer, explorer of information. So you could be this person who's this explorer. This criminal network could be working here. There could be evidence of them working with family members to do something. Like you could be a reader. You could be a seer. Even if you're not a reader, collective, you could get divine messages. You could warn people of things that are going to happen, perhaps. You could see the way something's going to play out before it does. Saint, holiness, virtue, devotion, and miracle. So you could literally see things. You could be a seer, and you could share this with other people. People might not believe this. They might think that you're full of crap. But you are this holy, saint-like energy devoted to the divine. You could always be looking for more information. Okay, the other thing I'm getting is that if you are this very intuitive individual, you could literally be getting information downloaded directly from the divine. That's why someone's not able to bring some sort of destruction to you. They could be saying, oh, it's a miracle that the collective's okay. No, it's not a miracle. It's because you're protected and you work for the divine. you have a divine sacred mission. Tell me more about criminal network. One more. We have swindler and friend. There could be a friend, current or past, that is the master of deception. They could be a hypocrite. They could be a part of some sort of conspiracy. This could have been a friend or is a friend that's being identified as being part of something against a reader, trying to swindle a reader or somebody with a divine mission. Let's just put it that way. They could be surprised that they're getting in trouble. Architect. So they could be literally trying to plan to swindle someone, to deceive someone. They could be trying to disguise this conspiracy that they're a part of, that they have guilty knowledge of, trying to plan to get someone into the lion's den. Wow, this is really sick. Okay, we have learner and usurper. So somebody's trying to overthrow or take over some sort of situation here. When it comes to you, this seeker of knowledge, somebody could be learning, you could be learning of that, the fact that there's a friend who's a swindler involved in something that's wanting this, they're doing this power grab for some sort of perhaps money. All right, tell me about Lion's Den. Community. Neighbors, team, connection, society, cooperation. So neighbors could be cooperating with someone to put someone with the opposition, to put the collective earth angel, divine earth angel, reader, saint energy here. This is opposition that could be working with your neighbors to do something when it comes to an earth angel energy who has self-love, to put you in this lion's den. Your neighbors could have knowledge of this. They could be working as a team and cooperating, and they have guilty knowledge of something. They could be lying with forgery here. Somebody could be lying about you. This is malicious in nature. Samurai. Yeah, of somebody who's in honor. You're of high honor. Wow. It's too much. This is the thing, is it's too much. Whatever these people are doing, collective, it's too much. It'd be one thing if one person said something, but when you've got, it looks like over 20 people involved, it's going to start looking like it was contrived. So we have slave oppression, liberation, chains, and struggle, and chameleon. Adapting, changeable, camouflaging, and shape-shifting. So you could have shape-shifting people like involved in this that are trying to oppress you, however, or the collective. So, but you're going to be liberated from this because you're in high honor. Someone's going to be having to take a plea bargain after this coordinated attack being found out, after a house raid, an arrest warrant. The captain of this person is a lost soul. They navigated this to their own, this is their own destiny that they've literally navigated themselves to. For whatever, they were the captain of this situation. The captain of this ruthless boss is going to have to take a plea bargain because they're a lost soul. Somebody could be, we have king, and this literally just fell right out of the deck. King. So somebody could be in this king energy. They could be running this monarchy. This person is, it says inheritance, rule, authority. So something about this oppressive boss here But they're up against your ancestors because you're a sweetheart. So this king who's this ruthless energy here is up against your ancestors. Your ancestors have your back. And this boss card just fell right down. So, yeah, there's somebody could be born in 1984 or 1988. So this king could be this captain. They're going to have to take a plea bargain. Because they're going to negotiate. So it says negotiation at the bottom. Diplomacy, ambassador, delegation, and negotiation. So this king is going to have to negotiate a plea bargain for what they did because they took a risk here. Somebody could be a gambler. This king could have a lot of money. They could have bribed people. They could also have cartel ties. We have educator, teacher, guide, mentor. So this king could be a mentor to people. So people look up to them. All right, tell me more. A challenger, seeker of adventures, courage, challenge, and goal. So somebody's goal here was to challenge something. Somebody thought this would be an adventure. This could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody could be challenging something because they don't want to take a plea bargain. Again, this is like this king mentor person who's captain of this situation. Revolutionist, pursuer of welfare, justice, freedom fighter, champion of transformation. So somebody could have been saying like this is an uprising for justice. And we have plea bargain, magician, magic, illusion, manifestation. So somebody's over here trying to manifest something, an illusion. This person could be looked at as being very powerful. They could have a lot of ties to different organizations. Blacksmith. Interesting, I was talking about a welder earlier, right? So we have forge, melting, shaping, and tempering. So there could be somebody who's trying to shape something, an illusion, to make it look like something that it's not, in the name of justice. And they did all of this shit here to the collective, which there's no getting out of. Oops, this card goes, sorry, these cards are supposed to be down. All right, tell me okay, these are the last two cards. We have, or three cards. Whistleblower, apothecary, and chosen one. There could be an informant here that's working undercover to whistleblow. When it comes to the chosen one. I'm really picking up this is your energy collective. So somebody could be, you could be the one that's chosen to disclose something, or some sort of information is being exposed to you. You're the one that's chosen. You could be getting prophetic messages from the divine. This is your divine mission. You could be this prodigy individual here. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here, you guys. Let me know if this reading resonates. If you've already gone through this, or you're maybe going through this, or you think this is where things are going. let me know in the comments. I really appreciate all your interaction with the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. I was going to do a positive message, but I don't want this reading to go too long. All right. Please keep your head up. I know that these situations are not easy. I know that means a little from coming from me who, you know, yeah, is just reading the cards. So, but let me know. I read all the comments. I love you guys. Just know that. Do not feel down on yourself. Continue to remember you are protected, okay? You are protected, and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Please do like the reading. It does help the channel, you know, grow, as well as hyping the video. Please do. It really does help get these messages out to others. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.